Jason Lowe. If you've ever seen a 66 jacket, you're looking at one right there. Trying to figure out jacket size, and that's 66. Is that about as big as they go in a coach? Let me tell you about Jason Lowe. First of all, I didn't understand that Jason Lowe was such a comedian. And I've been told that he made bus rides hilarious for many years prior to me getting here. And somebody always make these little noises out of practice. I'm trying to figure out who it was. I never thought it was Jason Lowe because I never saw that out of him. But not long, I mean, we got here, we got started. Jason gets in the weight room. Jason starts getting after it. We had to go to the middle school because Benton sent me to Dublin. We had to beg for steel weights because we couldn't put enough weight on the bar, literally. Whatever we put on there, Jason worked out with. And so we knew we were excited about the season. And he gets out there with Coach Rogers, and he's kind of on and get off again, but it kind of gets to the middle of the season. And Coach Rogers starts sending him with Coach Wilson after practice. Stayed almost every day after practice, continued to work. He did what I said he wasn't going to do. He went out there and played defensive reps for us, which Coach Farrell was in your corner about that all along, and what an awesome job you did for that. And Jason lays another one. Season's over. Jason's still there. Jason's working towards it. Jason and I had a long talk about what does he want to do with his career. He's already got it set up. He's what's the name of the school again? All right, he's going to Iowa State. He's going to start off at a 2-year school there, and out there in Iowa. And play is your cousin that played out there? His cousin played out there, and so he's already got that laid out. We talked about it right after the season. He knew he had to do this, and this. And you know how many parents, you know how it is. You know, go fill out the FAFSA, do this. They're never going to do it. You always have to end up doing it for them. Jason did all this, got all that in order. I'm sure a lot of it was, you know, with the help of his awesome parents who are always there in support of him. But he's set up. He's got a plan. The Bible says a man without a plan perishes. That's not going to be Jason. So we're really excited about where Jason's going to go from here. We're really excited about what Jason did for us here on our football team. So I wish you the best, big man. Good luck to you. God bless you. Cameron Paddock. If you're ever looking for tweets, there's one on Cam floating around, and just hit that thing. And I've never done social media until I asked Coach Martin, and we were at the Dome, and I wanted to follow Carson, and they were wrestling, and I knew that somebody was tweeting, and I found it was Orrin, and I said, Coach, I looked, he had it on his phone or something. He's got all that stuff down. So he's flipping through his phone, I see a flying T on there. I said, Coach, show me. He shows me, and he gets me on there so I can, incognito follow these wrestlers. And that incognito thing kind of went out the window a couple days ago. So we were able to follow them in the wrestling scene. So long story short, now I'm a social media guy. I see this tweet that Cam's got about him as a kind of before and after tweet, and that does my heart good. It kind of looks like Valentine's and then Rocky. And well, I'll tell you what. And Coach Rogers, I'll say this about Coach Rogers, is I asked, we got the meeting who wants to speak, and so-and-so wants to speak. And Sam says, he said, I tell you what, he said, I don't like to speak. He said, but I can get up there and talk about Cameron Payne for hours. And I think that's just enough with what's said right there about what Cam did for us. I literally remember going to an OTA, and it looked like a kickboxing contest with that nose guard and Cam. And the nose guard was winning every round. And Coach Rogers said, what's he going to do? And we asked him, what's he going to do? I don't know how it worked out. Long story short, he said, Cam's the center. All right? So we going to roll. And we started calling him Cam. The good Lord helped us out there. And if you watch what he did on the football field, and I know I was kind of being funny before, but you know, you give out most improved, most this, most that. I mean, where he started and where he ended, you just keep on going, brother, because of the sky. You can grab the moon and hang the sun, or is it hang the moon and grab the sun, whatever it is, you can do it. So his character, loves his mom to death, what he does for us. I can't tell you enough about him and the season he had for us. And I mean, it started every football game for us, and there were several games we won there and said, oh, we don't know if Cam's going to make it. He made every snap. Continued to do good things, and they become great things. Cam Panic, I appreciate you. Have a blessed day. Times his boss wouldn't let him out, but I want to, you know, it says that's Benton. I remember the day Coach that he asked, he said, I want Benton on the back of my jersey. And I know he's your family, but it did my heart good because I know, you know, I know how that thing went. And let me tell you, we got out there, if I remember talking to Coach Durham about sea bass is what we call him, and I just know this. I remember leaving practice several days, and he's out there on that sled. He's out there pushing on that sled. And I remember asking for prayer requests out after practice. And he's a little Buck Benton. I know you know that. He stands up and he wants to pray for everybody on the team that doesn't know Jesus Christ. Now, you can, and I'm sure we're gonna break many rushing records with the guys we got here. And you stand up and start asking for the spiritual, you know, praying and going forward about the spiritual lives of your teammates. That's what it's all about. That is on the top of the Lord's list, and I guarantee you the Lord is smiling about sea bass. So, Coach, you take that home because he gets a big smile tonight. Luke Anderson. Tell you about Luke is I got here and I hate even telling this story because I'm gonna tell you I'm so proud of what his brother's doing right now, and that, you know how stories float. Well, it was, you know, Noah was athletic, and not that everybody said that Luke wasn't. It was just, you know, you hear Noah. Well, we get out there in the spring. We get out there, everything we did. Luke's he's Johnny on the spot. Get out there, dog wars, has a great dog wars, get out there in spring practice, get to the spring game, and you think he's a 4-year starter. Everybody's asking, who's that number 15? Who's that number 15? That's Luke Anderson. Luke Anderson, that's really Luke Anderson, yeah. Well, how about this? And then he starts 11 football games. And then he makes plays in 11 football games. And he walks around with his chin held high. And he goes and wrestles, and he's out there in the sectional finals. I'm right about that, right? And there's Luke Anderson. And, man, you just keep punching. Because when they get about 3 blows in you, you got that one blow and you get that knockout. And that's what you did for us. And if there was ever a doubt, you could continue to rise to the next occasion because you were right there. You were right there. You were right there. You turned around and it was you doing things. And, you know, I heard somebody say about a job, go do such a good job where you're at that they can't do without you. That's what he did for us. Even if we would have wanted to try to make a decision that didn't involve Luke Anderson, we couldn't, because we knew we had to have him out there. Coach Blewett was in your corner every week, and I know he's proud of what you're doing, and us as a coaching staff couldn't be more proud of you, man, and you continue to believe in yourself because you're going to do great things. Appreciate you, Luke Anderson. Bryce Harrison. Sit down. Come on, Bryce. 4.0 Bryce Harrison. Bryce was, Bryce, you didn't get a supplement, did you? You didn't get a supplement. I know there's a law about paying students, but if one of them can get paid, you deserve it. That's what you've done for us. All I can remember in my mind is the guys telling him after practice and in unison, thank you, Bryce. Bryce filled in for us, and he was doing this even when Blake was here, doing such an awesome job for us. But with the absence of Blake, Bryce filled in and basically done for us what Blake was doing, and selfless. I'm saying that right. That's unselfish, right? Selfless. That's right. Is it? We got some English. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I just know that time and time again, Bryce did things for us that it wouldn't have got done if Bryce wouldn't have been there. And when I say he should have got a supplement, he was an addition to our staff. I didn't know whether to call him up as a coach or call him up as a senior, because that's what he done for us. And Bryce, I just hope you know how much we appreciate the awesome job you've done for us. And I know the kids tell you how much they appreciate it, but in the staff room we always talk about it, and we never had to worry about that. And you've done it. That ain't many people of your age handling that type of responsibility. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you.